This is the story of how I became an accidental vendor at my own event.
It's card market day, and I'm so excited. It's finally time to do it. Lincolnshire's first free TCG event. I'm so excited. Do you know what? I've low-key been a bit scared about this event for a little while now, actually. I don't know what it's been. I think because we've not sold tickets in a sort of traditional way of knowing how many people to expect today, but I'm really excited. I can't wait to see how many people actually come for this. We've got some of the best vendors that you could have asked for something like this as well. And I'm currently in the queue for McDonald's to go get some breakfast. It's 7 a.m. The venue's half an hour away, so I've got a little bit of time, but I would like to get through this McDonald's queue. I actually slept really well as well last night. Like, every card show that I've done, I've not slept. And there's always been a little bit of like a I don't know, like a bit of panic, but I slept really well last night. I got like 6 hours, which for like an event like night before, I think that's awesome. Like, I'm really surprised, and I'm actually pretty impressed that I've actually slept. So yeah, I almost said Lincolnshire Card Show then. Yeah, so Lincoln Card Market, let's go. Welcome to the Cornhill Market. How can I help you today? Oh no! Look, TCG. So you got to get up the hill. We're running off that hill now, Tony. I shut the door. Come on, Dot. Come on, Dot. Thank you.
Give it a second.
I just want to say hi.
Hi.
Thank you everyone for coming. Really appreciate it. We're going to let you all in a minute. I just want to come and say hi and say thank you for coming. Oh, spilt my drink. Wow. Thank you so much for coming. We're going to let you all in a minute. Thank you.
I would do £3. Imagine if I gave some other guy they sell it for £5.
So, I recently organised Lincoln Card Market, which was a free TCG event for Lincoln. We hosted it at the Lincoln Cornhill Market, and it has been something that I have been so excited to do. But it was really difficult to get vendors to come to it, to almost believe in what I envisioned for it. So it was a TCG focused event that basically just kind of like took over a small part. It was a small takeover of the Lincoln Cornhill Market, and it's very small scale in terms of what we're used to and what our regular vendors are used to when they come to like the Lincolnshire card show. So I can see why it was probably a risk for some people to, kind of like break away from like the bigger shows where you're guaranteed like hundreds to thousands of people. Like I get that. So we had the last minute cancellation about 2 weeks before the event, and I mean, to me, that's last minute. And I struggled to like fill that space. So I thought, well, I've got a lot of cards that need like trading or selling that hadn't like moved because like I've got my own vintage. So I thought, well, I'll put that out there and I'll just have a very small table. But then also I'll have somewhere on the day where I'm kind of like fixed because I think it was hang on, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, an 8.5 hour day. And to just kind of float around. It's a long day for 8.5 hours. So I kind of really didn't have much to do thinking about it. So I thought, right, I'll have this little table and I'll just set up. And then I thought, well, I'd been doing like some custom binders. I drew one for my niece Eve and I drew one for my husband Jamie. And he said, well, why don't you take that and show people like your binders and see if anyone wants one? And I thought, well, I kind of tried doing like arty bits. Like, I loved drawing and stuff. It was such a like a peaceful space for me, but it wasn't meant to be. Well, I went to one event and it didn't go very well. So yeah, I thought, well, I'll take a chance and I took the table. So I printed off some of my old designs, put some mystery bags together, got a couple of binders, got the cutest pink tablecloth for it, and I thought, right, that'll do, bit low key. And this is how it went. So my footage isn't amazing because my camera wasn't really in the best position. Since I've had it fixed, because I've accidentally started another business, I am now Kantoartclub. Now, I am now Kantoartclub Art, and I have spoken with Dan and Michaela, who are taking over the Lincolnshire Card Show, and we've agreed that I'm going to continue running Lincoln TCG Market, not Card Market. Yeah, we can't use Card Market. I didn't know that before. I'm really sorry, Card Market, if you're watching. I didn't know. Yeah. So I've accidentally started my own art slash TCG vending business, and I may have booked on to go to more events in the future, and I might be taking commissions for custom binders of any kind of design. If you just like want some like flowery designs, or you want some like clouds or something, it doesn't have to be specific to any kind of TCG. It can be, like I say, flowers or clouds or fire, whatever. Yeah, so I've accidentally started my own another business. And I'm actually really happy with it. So I launched the Instagram pretty quickly afterwards. That's now live. I've changed over my TikTok because I can't make another TikTok account for some reason. So if you would be kind enough to go and follow Kantoartclub Art on all of my socials, I would really appreciate it. I don't know if I'm going to change this channel to that yet, because I don't want to be like specific on like art and design and vending and stuff like that, but I do want to like incorporate it. So I might keep this as like Pokemon, because Pokemon is kind of like everything that I do, including like the card show and stuff. When I've been in, like when I've been doing that. So that's that. What else have I got to tell you? Some people like to know about the financial side of things. So should we talk about that? Okay, right. What did I spend? I spent £58 getting the tablecloth, 2 binders, some prints, some bags for the mystery bags. And I think that was it. I didn't want to spend too much money in the first instance because I was scared that I'd be wasting money. Um, so yeah, so like £58 initially. The table is transferring to another event, so technically that's £50 elsewhere. So I put £50 in for the table, for the event, so that's 108 in total. And I actually had a really good day. So like I say, the last event that I did, I was at a, oh, what was it called? What was it called? It was like an alternative craft market or something like that. It'd just been taken over by someone else, and I didn't have the best day. I sold nothing, um, which was really disheartening. And it was a time when, I mean, to be fair, most of the time when I talk to you guys about this kind of stuff, my mental health is on the floor. So yeah, it was at a time when I was like pretty low in confidence about doing all of this. But right now I'm pretty like sky high and I'm excited about it. It'll come crashing down at some point as well. But I'm not gonna give up this time. This is one thing I've said is I'm not giving up this time. So we will stay optimistic. Okay, so £108. I took in, I'm trying to remember, 198. Yeah, 198. So that includes one commission that was paid for like straight away, which was incredibly gratefully received. Thank you so much. So one commission, then 12 of the mystery bags sold. Then some cards sold. So I was selling like a couple of bits and pieces. Like the Chinese gem packs. So I have a lot of those because I really enjoyed opening those. So I had a lot of those sell, which was really lovely. And then I sold the first partner Pokemon cards, which I kind of was like I was using as my buffer because I'd said that anything on the table would basically like be reinvested to help support what I was going to do with the art stuff going forwards. So I sold those. That was like my financial sacrifice. What else? I sold a couple of stickers, but then I think I had a couple of stickers stolen. Now, full disclosure, with my table, and Collectible Chloe was so funny about this. I ran off a lot. I definitely need someone to help me at these events to probably like keep me still. I just kept walking off because I was kind of like in organizing mode as well. I I sometimes I had to go and deal with things. Like at one point with the event, we were about to hit capacity, so um as like much as we could like bring people, like loads of people in, we could like welcome loads of people in. Oh, I'm so congested. I hate hay fever so much. Ugh. Okay, yeah, so as much as we could like bring people in, we did have to monitor the capacity of the building. So at one point we had to put like a one-way system in, and that was quite tricky, so we had to like run and deal with that. Then there was just a couple of bits and pieces, like eventy bits. Yeah, eventy bits. Let's just call it that. But then I wanted to go check on everyone, like sponsors and the vendors that were upstairs with me, because it was a really hot day. And I just wanted to make sure that everyone was okay. I wanted to go get some food, get some drinks, make sure that we had some water. And when you're in a self-contained venue like the Cornhill Market, you've got toilets, you've got food, you've got really lovely drinks, you've also got free water on tap as well. So we had everything that we needed in one space, which was really lovely to have. My mind is at a melt here. I think I should really say. So I should really say, how many people did we welcome in at the Lincoln TCG market? And I am very, very happy to announce, I'm going to do a little rumble. Very happy to announce that we had over 5,000 people through the door. Now, whether that was 5,000 individual people, because we were counting walk in and walk out, but we have 5,000 people through the door, which is, like, for me, it completely exceeded every expectation of how many people we thought would actually like come to this. So for our future dates, we have a really high expectation now. We're looking at 2-day events, so Saturday, Sunday, to try and see if we can manage the capacity in a different way. With the 2-day events as well, we'll probably have different vendors on different days as well to like mix it up a little bit. But if people want to come back for like 2 days, they're more than welcome to come back for 2 days. Vendor wise, like they're welcome to come back for 2 days. It's incredible turnout, and I'm so grateful. I was so overwhelmed. We got over 1,000, and I was like, oh wow, okay, it's only like 11 o'clock. And then we got to 2.5 by about dinner time, and I was like, how? And then towards the end of the day, I was then actively pushing. I was like outside, like, come on in, because we were so close to 5,000. And then when we hit 5,000, I started just doing a happy dance around the venue, because I could never have like anticipated that. So one of the reasons why I was so keen to do it in the Cornhill market is because it's actually where I spend a lot of my time. Sometimes with Henry, we'll go and have Bubble Kiss, we'll go to Banzai. I've got so many plants from the fella that sells plants. Like, I'm looking at one right now, it's here. We have so many things from the Cornhill market. There was a jeweler there as well. And like, funny story, like Henry was choking on, like, I think it was some rice. He just started coughing and went in the wrong way, and he was actually properly choking. And like, I'm first aid trained. I've helped people that have cut their heads open, and like, I can see the skull, and it's never bothered me. Like, vomit bothers me, but that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Like, first aid stuff, I'm very switched on and very with it. But when it was my child, like, I started running around, like, holding him, like, whacking his back, and I just started screaming, like, help. And Selena from Bubble Kiss came over, and then there was someone that worked at I think it's Mysterious Jewelry. If I've got it wrong, I'll correct it. But she ran over and just like CPR Henry, and just was like Heimlich maneuvered him and sorted him out. And I just looked at her and I was just like, I've never panicked so much. And she's like, yeah, I did it with my child as well. So yeah, I have a lot of strange and fun memories in the Cornhill. Some not fun, because obviously Henry choking kind of sucks, but it's a place I spend a lot of time, and it's become a really safe space for us as a family to like go in and have some food. Like, I know he's going to eat dinner there, which is awesome, because sometimes he's really fussy. So to see those businesses like thriving, as well as, oh my god, the cats, why? To see those businesses thriving as well was such a wonderful part of that day. And if you're watching this and you came to, I'm going to call it TCG market, but I keep slipping, to TCG market, and you supported those businesses as well, like, please do keep going back. Like, the lady that runs the ice cream, I've butchered the names, I'm terrible with names, I'll pop it here. She like messaged me afterwards and said that like they had a phenomenal day. Like, the Spud people as well, they were saying that they've been so busy as well. So if you can, keep going into the Cornhill and keep throwing your money at these people. They're small businesses too, and it means so much to them. And that's why I got emotional on the way home, because I was just thinking about like how well those businesses did, and that mentality of like, oh my god, they're gonna eat well tonight kind of thing. And I was just like, that is an amazing thing that us TCG nerds have done for those people, is that we've given them such a boost in business, and I was so happy for them. That's why I want to do it again. We had an awesome day as vendors, but then also as collectors and local businesses supporting our local economy. We It was brilliant. So coming back to the vending side of it, I had a phenomenal day. Like, I can see why so many people are getting into vending. It's not just, it's obviously, it's not just about money, but I've been doing like the card show now for like 2-3 years, and I've gotten to know quite a lot of people through it, and I've made friends, and like that's really wonderful. But people can see how busy I am on the day because there's so much to manage, and I've got a team to manage as well. But with TCG Market, it was so chilled and laid back, and we could just let people flow until we had to like manage the capacity. We could just let the day run as it was meant to. And it was so lovely to, like, I think at one point I had someone at my table for 20 minutes. We were just gassing. And, that's such a lovely part of it that I don't really get to do that. But then as well, like, I actually really enjoyed when someone came over to me and was like, do you have this card? And I was like, I actually do. And then we could just like start talking about favorite cards. And I never get to do that at the card show. Like, it's always going from one thing to another, or watching the time, or making sure that someone takes a break when they're supposed to. So it just felt so much like the community that I've always wanted to kind of be a part of in that way. So yeah, you can see why people love ending so much, because it's so fun and friendly. So I think when we do it in the future, I think that's the approach I'm going to take. Is I'm going to probably not have a lot at my table. I'm probably not going to be the most exciting vendor there. Like, you're probably never going to see slabs at my table. Like, it'd be a rare day if you see a slab at my table. But I'm there to come and chat and have a natter with. And if you like artwork and like characters and stuff like that, one thing that I have started to think about with everything are original characters and original designs. I love flowers. I hate drawing flowers, but I think I would enjoy painting, like digitally drawing flowers, but I think I would really enjoy painting flowers. So I think I'm gonna look into that a little bit more. And then have some of the, I think, not as sexy, but probably bulk cards for master setters and collectors of certain kinds of Pokemon. I think that is, and like Lorcana as well. Like, I've actually really started to get into Lorcana recently. Me and Henry are watching so many Disney films together at the moment because he's really into like Pixar. So I'm starting to kind of like get into Lorcana and Disney again. So I'll have Lorcana cards too. Yeah, so what a fantastic day it was. I cannot wait to do it again. Like, I am like counting down the days to August 1st and August 2nd so that we get to do it all again. Like I say, I'm very, very excited for those days. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that came, supported the event, supported our local economy, supported the vendors and the sponsors, and the vendors and the sponsors for supporting the event. So I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see what happens at the market next. I think it's going to be really exciting. And we cannot wait to do it all again. So if you want to have more updates about about Kantoartclub art or the TCG market, or to watch the final Lincolnshire card show video, that will be just after. So the event's on August 16th. It's a Sunday. If you want to see the final, organize a POV for that one. Make sure you're following along and you subscribed and you like the video and you comment and everything. Just put the channel that way. It really means the world. We hit over 100 subscribers, which blew my mind because YouTube feels like one of the hardest like platforms to put content out on. Like for me, oh my god, I get heckled so much. Like yeah, I get heckled so much for like my teeth. I'm like, dude, I can't do anything about these guys now. Like I'm 34 years in. Like, what do you want me to do about it? But yeah, I've had so much like I don't know. YouTube's been a hardship, but I'm glad I've never given up with it. I really enjoy making videos. So it's actually nice to vlog and stuff as well. So hopefully you find my life interesting in some form. I don't know. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.